A special thank you to Glenn Kramer, Mark Ware, Byron Colley, Steve Dix, Bill Schreiber, Christopher Hunt, Felix Rodriguez, James Rogers, Norman Fair, Daniel Mayer, Kyle Sarpolis, Leland Lampkins, Lonnie Meisner, Michael Douglas, Paul Wood, Michael Scott, Samuel Draney, and Tom Champion.
Five rods, and then when we think those are ready to go, then everybody comes back and stands, by the tables here and gets out of the range area. And then we do continuity checks to make sure that the igniter in each motor has, a continuous electrical path to the battery so that we can set the igniters off. And then then each of us launches our rockets. So you're going to go over to the far table over there where the launch box is, and the process is, you look out over the range, which is right here, and you make sure there's nobody there. So then you say range is clear, and you say it so we can all hear it, right? Not range is clear, range is clear. Okay. Then you look up and you make sure that we don't have any planes or helicopters right over top.
Or horses.
Or okay, well, that's kind of a range thing, right?
Yeah.
Or horses.
We do have horse back here. We need to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. So horses sometimes appear back there. But so then you make sure that there's nothing in the air, and then you say, sky is clear. And then we'll, at the box there, we'll arm the launcher, and you say, again, loud voice, launching in 3, 2, 1. You press the ignition button and you hold the ignition button. Don't stab it. Press it and hold it, because sometimes it takes a few seconds for the igniters to actually ignite. So that's the process. And we do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after everything's launched, then you can go out and we can reload the pad again while other people are running around to try to recover their rockets. If there is a rocket on the pad that does not launch, we have to wait 1 minute before we can approach that. So, launching in 3, 2, 1, press, hold, crap, it didn't launch. All right. So then next guy's up, because we want to clear the pad as much as we can. And let's say there's 1 or 2 rockets left on the pad. So then, the owners so after we go and launch all 5, then the owners can go back out to the launch pad, and we'll try to diagnose why the rocket didn't launch. Most often, it's because the igniter just slightly pulled away from the from the fuel in the motor, right? So the igniter burns through. Sometimes you'll see a puff of smoke and nothing will happen. And so typically what happens is that just because of the wires you pulled on the igniter slipped out just a little bit and didn't ignite the fuel. That's the most common cause of the problem. But then so we'll fix that problem, and then whoever you are, you'll be in the next launch window with the 3 or 4 other remaining new rockets. So that's the process, and we repeat that, and we try to go quickly because the clock's ticking and this all takes time. But anyway, okay, so that's the process. So then here's your rocket. A couple of things about the rocket. There should be in each rocket, hope I don't do anything terrible here, but there should be a recovery system, which in this case it's a parachute. There should be some insulating material between the recovery system and the top of the rocket motor. I think there's some stuff back in there.
It should be, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to put this back on then. Back on top, and of course, the idea is, and I don't mean to talk down to anybody, but people show up at the site with all kind of different levels of experience here. So if you know all this stuff, just cut me a little slack here. But so of course, the way these things work, the way the motors work.
That chute needs to be repacked.
Yeah, I'll be all right. But anyway, so the way the motors work is it's a black powder charge, and after they're ignited by the electrical igniter, they burn, and of course thrust goes out this way.
One other problem we had last time that I really want to make sure I get in is
Nobody goes to retrieve their rocket until all of them are launched off the rail, because we had some dangerous things happen at the last launch. And so stay put until they're all done, and then you can go get your rockets.
All right.
Or until the range officer tells you can go
Yeah.
retrieve your rockets.
So
Because you don't want to be hit in the head by one of them coming down trying to
Yeah.
catch it. I know it's fun to catch them, but you know, it's not fun if you get hit.
yeah,
So
you shouldn't. I mean, if this hits you in the head, it's not that big of a deal. But sometimes, like some of those bigger ones, it'll hurt.
we just don't approve of
Yeah.
it in the National Association of Rocketry.
Yeah, you're not supposed to catch rockets
No.
whenever they come down. Anyway, so the motor burns, the rocket goes up. Then above the actual thrust charge is a delay charge. So now that's burning and your rocket's coasting. Then that burns through and it hits the ejection charge. The ejection charge is a black powder charge that fires forward. That blows everything out of the tube, and then that deploys your ejection charge. So those are hot gases flowing forward, right? So you need a thermal insulator of some kind between the top of the motor and your recovery system.
Yeah, we got a
So we wouldn't launch now, right?
big old range is not clear.
Range is not clear, yeah. Okay.
And he's trying to fly under the ceiling, so
Yeah. And sometimes you get people that will, in their airplane or their helicopter, just hover or circle because they want to watch us launch. So, it's illegal to launch whenever we do that. So we have to wait till the sky is clear. Okay, so I'm going to give whichever rocket this is back. So that's the process. So you need to launch, a completed rocket. You need recovery wadding, some kind of thermal insulation material. Sometimes people call it dog barf. It can be in sheets. It can be in little gray clumps. You need that on top of the motor. You need, of course, a motor installed in the rocket. You need an igniter installed in the motor, and there's typically a plug which holds the igniter into the motor. When you got all that stuff, then you're ready to put your rocket on the pad. So that's the first thing. You got to prep your rocket.
and we do have club wadding if you run out or don't have any. We have also igniters.
Yeah. So you guys, you don't have to stay here. You can come over to those other tables if you're missing some materials that you need to get these things in the air. So, and then you put the plug, making sure that the igniter is touching the fuel, into the nozzle thusly.
And if it's not touching, that's what's going to cause the smoke.
Yeah, you get a little
thing.
puff of smoke and it just sits there, right? So now that I believe is properly installed, and then what you want to do is you want to flare out these two things, because we're going to put micro clips on each one of those. So, all right, so I stole that opportunity away from you. This is your second time you're going to have to do it yourself then. So does everybody have a plug?
So this is a busy launch today, and we have Rich here today. And we got rockets going up. That's Bill Shatner on another ride there. And Bill's coming right back to the pad.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's a Blue Origin. Estes. Not bad. Is that another Blue Origin? Oh my God, we got two of them. How many more on the pad? Very good. Chute didn't quite deploy all the way, but that's probably a good thing. Whoa!
Oh, look at that. Wow.
And the sun's finally coming out, so maybe I could launch something. Now we have ROTC rockets going up here. I think we got a lawn dart. Whoa! Oh, wait a minute. Stand back. No! That is what we call a lawn dart.
Who's got a ruler to measure the depth of that?
I called it.
One.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Number three.
Number three.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Not launching in.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. All right.
That's what I call bringing it down right on the pad.
Number 4.
Alright, just that one switch right now.
So, range clear.
Range is clear. Sky's clear. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
It's okay.
Number 4. Oh, I'm sorry, number 5.
We watching Michael's?
Okay, so, all right. So range is, this is number 5 now. Range is clear. Sky's clear. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Where'd it go?
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Good job, Michael.
Okay, you may recover your rockets. Let's find out what happened out here.
Yeah, long walk. Look,
on.
right on the pad. And Michael's is not going to be far off from the pad.
No, let's wait just a minute.
No problems finding that one, Michael. It's all right.
Sky is clear. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have to watch it on video.
I'm hoping I got it. I was so blinded by the sun.
Me too.
The shoot, that a streamer or a shoot?
Shoot. Number 5.
Yeah, well, it's a little both right now.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, no, it's not opening. Yeah. Hey, number 5.
You should be able to find that one.
You ready for 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
This is Rich's
Anybody wanna
rocket.
shoot it?
I'm shooting.
Shoot the meteor masher.
Range is clear. Sky is clear. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
I know where they went. Really good javelin throw.
We will be launching this next, so but we just have to have 3 of the pads hooked to one rocket.
75 built Saturn V semi-scale on a
Wow.
B4
Semi-scale, I love
So,
it.
am I going to launch all these? Is that
You're
the
gonna
plan?
launch the first
Okay,
one.
so I'm going to launch one.
Just the first one.
Okay.
We don't want to launch the other one.
So let's just make sure I don't screw that up. So, okay, so only number 1.
Yeah,
Okay, then range is clear. Sky is clear.
sure looks it.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
It did a wiggly in the air.
Yes!
Well, it's
right.
it's pretty old.
so
I would
now-
I wiggle too.
Hey, who's recording?
This has been a good day for having them come right down on the pad.
Okay,
So-
so now what am I igniting?
Okay, so
Am I just doing all of them,
To
or?
the launch pad.
we're gonna do 2, 3, and 4, and
Hold that down for a while.
Oh, I'm going to be holding.
video's running, and here we go.
Range is clear. Sky is clear. Run away. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Here come the boosters. All right. Down with streamers. Let's try to find those boosters.
I've got them. Right here.
Wow.
Good luck.
Amazing. Now we only use C11s and B4s. That would have went 1,200 feet with a D12-3.
4 more rockets.
So that's
Happy-
landing right where the boost.
That's great. So here we got one of the SRBs right here, and then over here we got another one of the SRBs, and over here somewhere, there's the chute. We've got the rocket. And this was the first launch for this, and that was using a Apogee component strap-on booster set. Very, very successful. Zoom back out. Great deployment. Everything's great. Don't even think I burned the chute this time. Nope, it's good.
Well, or have them come back.
Yeah, I haven't come back.
What the heck is in there?
Oh, nothing right now. Nothing right now. But it's good.
No, I understand. So here we are, first flight at Orbital Transport. This is a new one, enlarged by Estes, flying on the D12-3 Apogee chute, and I have test glided this, and it's basically a brick, but it does fly. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So we're gonna launch the one on one first. That's gonna be a straightforward launch, I hope. So, go ahead.
Here you go.
Yeah, one. Go ahead.
Range is clear. Sky is clear. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, all right.
Well, that's the third one. Why not?
Good one.
All right. Okay, so now we're gonna launch the boost glider. So you want me to launch that?
Yes, please, John.
Okay, so range is clear, sky is clear, launching in 3, 2, 1. What'd you put in that big stick?
A D.
Okay.
There's the glider.
That was
The
a-
glider is gliding.
All right. Perfect glide.
Oh my God, it actually is gliding.
So if you turn is your friend on it, right?
It's flying.
All right, somebody start going where that oh, here it comes.
I'll follow it. I'll gladly
No,
follow
we
it.
don't. No, it's coming right over us. It's got in a thermal. It's in a thermal. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. It's turning.